I loading in.
Same here. We wait. Although I think it takes a lot less time for me to load in now than it does for you. Solid state drive will do that.
Actually, I've got an SSD.
I mean, I got lucky. It happened to be a decent one at a decent price when I was looking around for one.
Yeah, I splurged when I my computer.
I mean, I didn't splurge.
Well, $600 for a laptop is a bit of a splurge.
For a laptop, you're not getting that much for $600, I'm sorry to say.
2,600. Thousands.
Okay, I missed the first part. I only heard the 6. Lucky if
There's
you had the tower.
oh look, an observer, 3.5 bags.
Let's see if anything explodes while we load in. Just in case. Controller. There you are. Hey look, there you are. Hi. Let's see. Pretty sure there's
Bill
something
has wandered off.
Actually, I might have just stolen that from somebody's cockpit. I should probably grab from the
Hello.
actual storage. Wait, why did I grab a drill? I don't want a drill.
Gross, why would you want to drill?
There we go.
That's what's on my hotbar.
Uh,
Although we can probably go ahead and melt down all of these basic.
I mean, probably.
What was the plan today?
Uh, charge up and gun it for the ice.
Okay.
Try not to get too close to any asserts, I guess. Oop.
Yeah, that's going to be easier than done.
I'm a little frozen. There we go. Well. Yep. Yay, a little bit of rubber.
Did we make any rifle there?
I mean, we could, but it wouldn't do much. I am going to, since the sun is up, recharge my
Oh, Space Engineers
scouts.
crashed.
So that I can mark out the path. So we want to go over there, and there is stuff in the way.
Owner, creator, dead.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Yeah, I just looked at the little bit for assemblers. Built by owner, creator, dead.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff should be off right now.
Trying to find the battery charge. they aren't already there.
Oop. Oh, and now I'm over here. Woo! Oh, this is fun.
That's a lot.
Figure the Scout's a better vehicle for going explore, or for marking out the path than just building something new.
Would you like me to start driving this thing?
Check battery charges first before we start moving.
Yep.
Make
I'm
sure
not
that-
sure we're going to have enough power very far.
Also make sure that we don't have like half batteries on recharge and half not on recharge, because that means one half is stealing power from the other.
We're just wasting power.
I'll put all the rover batteries onto discharge. We have... I have no idea how much. The drills need to be raised.
Let me see if I can understand what crew was doing back here.
No idea.
I think I have to go down. Here
I
we
don't...
go.
I don't... Any billing, and
I
it
just
looks like it's as high
teleported
as it's
from-
going.
Yeah, I am too.
I fell off the ship and then teleported back up into the command seat.
Well, I
Well,
sort of bounced
I love that lab.
down and then bounced back up a flight of stairs.
It seems that what can be moved is the hinge
Put
at the
any
bottom.
batteries on this thing or control set. I don't think he got
No,
there.
he was going to do that today.
And then he couldn't make it, so... Where's my... I hate how it has your dampeners off by default.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
good.
But
The hinge is barely hanging on.
is it just
What's your
residual
place?
damage?
I don't think it took any damage earlier. I think it was just load-in.
Yeah, these pistons that are half extended can't be unextended because that will break.
Yeah, no, it's because
That's
they're
the way it's set up there.
opposite direction.
And I can see how he did it to
I'm
maximum.
going to fix there we go. The hinge was retracted before. It just
Okay,
got
so-
damaged somehow.
Can you rotate it slightly so it's not in the way of the wheels?
I can attempt.
Also, actually, we should probably blueprint this. Oh, I'm gonna blueprint this real quick. Blueprint
We should be able to drive.
just in
There's-
case we explode.
There's like almost blocks worth of in the...
Anyway, I'll get moving.
Well, I'm slowly rotating the drill head around, so...
That's good.
We're on full recharge, by the way. We're not using any power.
I'm good.
That's still going.
Yeah, I know.
Rover.
It's because I'm
Jeez.
looking at the wheels and just trying to make sure we're actually fully clear, not mostly clear.
Bonk.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn rotor lock on.
All right.
Turn
So
the hinge
having
lock
all
on
the
too while I'm at
batteries, having the batteries on auto makes the fully charged batteries discharge in 3 minutes.
Doesn't sound good.
Where was the ice waypoint?
Give me
Yeah,
one moment.
the ice waypoint is our target.
Well, I can give you the ice GPS, but I'll need to make waypoints as soon as my
Sorry, that's what I mean.
scout is fully charged, because I turned it off of recharge last night, so we would not run out of power last week.
I'm just be aware. I'm turning off all the dampeners on all the ships. So, Takari, your ship has no dampeners.
Dampener should be off.
My
on
engines are
mine
off,
as
so
well.
it shouldn't have any effect.
Okay, well I've turned the
They're off
dampeners
on hot bar. Yeah.
Where is it?
And fire back of Amethyst Spider is smoldering.
Yeah, that was me. Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
And
I
it goes
feel
quickly.
like I'm free to get moving once I get the ice GPS.
Well, that's the GPS. The problem is there is a canyon between us and there.
Well, we can get as far as we can, and then
We sort of need to go around.
I need to actually find. Okay. Well, I mean, I can get moving. You just have to be careful. All right, moving. Moving. What's this?
I'm just going to check this thing's batteries. Or rather, battery.
Are the wheels all off?
I believe I turned everything off.
Okay, well, I kind of needed wheels.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you that I turned everything off. What was
You
that?
have no power. You're bouncing.
yeah, we're just gonna have to park up,
Yeah, no, I think it just got
get
charged.
everything charged.
Wheels off, parked. The wheels are single-handedly discharging our batteries.
Yep.
Alright,
Anything
should I
with
turn all
everything
batteries? Should all batteries go into recharge?
Yeah, otherwise it's just a waste of time.
Put them on auto, and they're not depleting. They're already fully depleted, and they're not charging.
That means
Takara,
you don't
your
have
bison.
positive power, you have negative power.
Yeah, Takara, your bison, you might have to take it and hand drill some ice.
Well, I did give you the GPS.
I should have it.
Well, I
I
just
was-
shared it, so it should be in your...
But yeah, take a drill, or maybe attach a drill to the bison or something, and just get behind it.
Got the license to actually mine, but I do have my drill.
Go.
I'm just getting a little bit of welding done down here.
I will do a quick... Don't think we can thread that. Nope.
'Cause I do have to get some juice on my batteries.
I'm
Fair
going
enough.
to mark out some GPSs for waypoints.
Yeah, I'll turn my welder onto discharge. Welder
I
batteries,
think everything
discharge.
is already set to discharge. I got 9 minutes of power on this thing.
Rip.
It's not gonna fly you very far.
Nope, but it'll
Should
get me the next
we
waypoint.
turn this thing into a station and add a whole bunch of wind turbines?
Gotta lock it to the ground.
Are we gonna? Well, should we do that?
If you put a put a stick off the bottom,
All right. Well, we're gonna do that then.
stick off the bottom and
And
put
then-
a
Up the suspension down so we can land and gear it down.
yeah. That will make it
Uh,
static.
Yep.
Once we get a few steel plates.
I mean, if you gotta, grind them off of something else.
I've got some. I'll get doing it now.
Okay, where is Assembler Bane? It's not coughing. It's got steel plates in it, and I can't get him out.
Remember, everything's been turned off.
Yep. Still be able to get at it. If I can figure out where all the assemblers are. That's us.
That's me.
It's only-
I got a little too close. Two bases right between. We have to go in a big circle, and we have no power. Do this. I'll have a little more power for a little longer.
Try and get
Just
the
like
landing
this.
gear up.
Just to get a landing gear, even back here, would be fine.
Okay, it's been 10 minutes of power. But yeah, lock it down, throw a wind tower up, and I guess we'll do a run to the ice with the bison. Do some hand.
Yeah, well, the
training, I
chopper
guess,
is
until we
actually
come up.
locking it down.
Actually, gonna have to lift it up just a little bit because I can't place it. I'm second with the ground. I really don't want to drill out the ground just to move this thing.
Alright, we're locked.
It's locked.
I'll go up and turn this into a station. Must be stationary. We are stationary.
Is there any subgrids between the?
No.
It should be locked to the main chassis.
Yeah, we can't turn it into a station.
I don't know. Is it too many subgrids? I'm gonna try and make
Yeah,
my
Mike?
way back to you.
That might be possible. Because landing gear is a direct
Landing
connection
gear is
right to the main
locked.
chassis. It's all one solid block.
I'm gonna make my way to you.
Well, alternative things, we can build a wind tower and connect it via connector.
That,
There's
that
also an
too.
option.
Oh, it
Like I
has to be a
said,
hard
don't be afraid
connection.
to grind steel plates off of random bits of the actual rover for now.
Oh, we've got stuff. Anyway, we're locked, so we shouldn't be dropping.
Too close to that research base. It's a good thing that this thing can fly without the VTOL thrusters on.
Actually, you can fix that adjustment with two
Yeah.
hinges back to back.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with doing stuff like this all the time, so...
Perfectly on it.
Yeah, I can't.
And you're just flying over a 5-kilometer deep canyon.
I mean, that should be close enough, right? No.
I hate to suggest it, but there is a
Distance,
base
Christ.
not too far from us. Do we bug the FNS and ask if they're willing to let us use their facilities since they're not online?
We do, but we can't get there.
I mean, our smaller stuff can.
Alright, I think I got it. Oh, shoot, that's my bad.
Making my approach. And kick off my well, for not a very much charge,
No, we're not.
this thing managed to get pretty far. I marked at least 2 more GPSs. This thing loves to jump forward. Tempted to put the wheels on that DE found just to appease him. I don't plan on doing a full runway landing, but if I have to. We are way off.
Hikari, if you can start welding up some of these wind turbines.
I got the hinges in. It's a matter of
Oh yeah, that's right.
getting them angled. Yeah,
See if I
a
can-
matter of getting them angled and then getting the last connector in place.
I mean, well, you get one wind turbine for now, just to get you some power.
You can call it a pilot light.
About just enough so I can get the hinges powered.
Where are those wheels? panels. Let's see. Really? Not gonna spin the other way?
Mhm.
Let's see. Come on.
Mm.
Put that on. In line with that. Don't know if that's gonna scrape the bottom if I actually try to use it.
I don't know how much power these will be producing, but
Well, better than our net zero. Give us enough to at least charge up the Scout and the
Goodness.
Bison.
we've actually got, like, I can't believe all of these solar panels are not enough to charge this thing.
It's because this thing is a power-hungry monster.
That is.
Is that the Bison is charging, right? Because that will have to make it to the ice.
Yeah.
Also,
My batteries for the Bison are on recharge.
Also,
I
my
should be
Scout
getting
is on
power.
recharge for the moment, but it only has like 3 warfare batteries, so it's not like the most.
Bison batteries will be fully recharged in 38 minutes, so...
No, don't grind that. Can I mount? Or did I just punch a hole in the floor of my cockpit? I kinda punched a hole in the floor of my cockpit.
Anyway, grounding the vehicle will help it.
What is that? Oh, actually, I don't have to grind that off then.
Should be moving down.
Oh,
What was that?
Apparently not.
that was the cargo connectors we're trying to get.
And the hinge part.
I love it when things go blammo in my blammo around me.
No, we're about to get a store.
Fun.
I think having it one up a bit should help.
adding wheels that don't match up with any of our builds. I'm not doing a multi-wave inflatable refueling arm on this thing. Because I need that connector.
Just bend the upper hinge down more. Hopefully we should pick them up.
Yeah. I'm just doing this very slowly.
That's fine. Other hinge.
No, I'm moving them both.
There we go. We have yellow.
Locked.
And we're locked.
Yay!
Alright, now we need to
Channel
just
some of this
produce.
storm power into.
Alright, let's see what the batteries are doing. I mean, we've only got like, what, 6? Yeah, they're not doing anything.
I mean, it'll charge up our smelters a bit faster.
My welder is on discharge.
Well, my scout is on recharge for the moment. And we should definitely recharge the bison if we're going to make a run for ice.
We do not have any more steel plates.
Yeah, we are completely out.
We could probably turn one assembler on.
I mean, rip up the floors if you gotta.
Well, we're locked down, so it shouldn't affect it. To carry. Oh, yeah, never mind.
The other thing I'm going to need are some small the ground. Just because it's inevitable that I am going to run into trouble and I may not be able to outrun it.
Don't know if I have anything left in my fighter. I will check. Okay, there's a few rounds in the fighter I can lend you.
Oh, all of the assemblers are on.
They say
I'm
you
only
should
gonna
be able
have
to,
one assembler on.
yeah. Make sure all the other speed modules are off too. You're still drawing power.
I have not checked the refineries, I'll quickly do that.
They should be off.
Yeah, they are. It's just all the assemblers were on, and we should only have one on maximum at this point.
And only the speed modules for that assembler. Any of them attached.
I don't know what's not being happy.
No shortage of iron. That's for sure.
Alright. Well, Takara, you have all the ammo we have.
Okay.
I just loaded it all into the bison.
Around.
I don't know if this is enough solar wind.
I'm almost positive it's not going to be anywhere enough.
No, I don't think we'll ever get enough.
Yeah, this thing was a
if
hungry
you-
monster, and it was never optimized for the kind of restrictions we're dealing with.
Really, the only way you could get anything more out of it would stick turbines out the sides.
Yeah, but as
Yes.
PD said, that doesn't work.
Doesn't work as well.
I mean, every turbine is better than...
Eh,
Even if they're not optimal, it's still more power.
diminishing returns. Looks like my miner is fully charged. So I could take the miner along with the bison.
Could work. I don't know what I'll be doing. I can try and see if I can get some hydrogen engines up for your
Okay,
inevitable return.
Do we have a
we're gonna need a
2H2
couple
somebody?
of those two engines, bank of engines, the hydrogen for the
We've got
extra.
two. Oh no, those tanks are bisons. Yeah, so we don't have any hydrogen tanks and hydrogen engines.
Okay, yeah, the ship's gonna need at least one tank for the time
Well,
being.
the tanks aren't the priority, the engines are.
Engines first.
Because they can store stuff, and it's not going to overflow itself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know where I'm going to put these. It's like actually nowhere. I can take a look underneath the cargo containers. Never mind, there are no connections under there.
There are these side
You're gonna have to
connections
tap into the system to plug them in.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look to see if there's an easy one I can find.
that I-
There should be one up front.
well, there's the very back behind the.
I'm just concerned overloading this back with weight. I don't want to put too much weight on the back.
Fair enough. We don't have a lot at the front. Could maybe use this
I was
area.
gonna-
Right now, there isn't a whole lot up front.
I was thinking about the down in the cargo bay somewhere, but I don't know.
I would suggest, for now, somewhere up here.
Yeah.
Just because we don't have the time to faff about, and crew's not here to say no, so.
Well,
doesn't
I'm gonna
safe
get
right now.
two for
You could get a couple of tanks right here.
these are hydrogen
The very
engines.
front
Engines
of the
first,
hangar.
then tanks. Let's go get the ice.
There's a spot up here in the front, up at the front of the hangar. It looks like you could get a couple of tanks.
Takara, you have the ice GPS that I shared earlier? If not, I will resend it.
You have one for new ice, right?
I have one called Better Ice.
Okay, I have ice, but not better ice.
I will get better ice. And I will send that to you again.
Does the ship have an antenna? And is it on?
I can just give you a GPS for when you get back.
I also have the GPS. Now remember, taking off is tricky.
But with a swap down to the ground, that shouldn't be a problem, but I have to go sideways first until I can...
Would 18 hydrogen engines be enough?
Oh, that'd be more than enough.
That would probably do us for a while, yes.
Okay, I'll get those up and
Good
running.
thing is, we can go directly to the ice and not have to go around stuff.
That's what I figured.
I'm going to start on my way. It's currently 56k out.
Well, I'm going to turn production on maximum for now.
Just try not to
So-
run out of power while we're gone.
Well, I mean, I don't think we will run out of power very quickly.
I don't know, we were running out of power a lot last week.
I mean, what I mean is
Where are we?
we're grounded, so it shouldn't actually be an issue if we do run out of power.
I mean, it'll be a bit of a trouble since we won't be able to, we'll have to like manually charge something so we can actually get the engines running.
Yeah, I can see how that could be an issue, but
I say stick to a single assembler for now.
okay.
I know it's slow. I
Well,
know
it's too late. I already turned them on, so I gotta wait for them all to finish. It'll literally be 5 seconds. Like, I'm not even kidding. By 5 seconds, I mean possibly 20 seconds, but I'm good at maths.
Flying away into the night. Not singing
I
the
am
actual
en route.
song. Ba-da-da.
Alright, time to turn off the co-op assemblers. Looks like we're possibly getting another storm. I can
Because
turn
I'm
all the
already out.
batteries. I can turn all the batteries on recharge if you want.
May as well.
Yeah.
Because I can run on solar and wind power for now, and we're locked, so nothing should be an issue. And I'll put my welder batteries on auto, just to... I don't know what's bugging out though. Something's not happy.
Possibly the drills.
I think it is, but they're not really. Nothing's actually happening. It's just making sound. But I can hear it
And
across the ship.
Yeah.
Like, unreal.
I had my concerns about putting a massive, complicated drill
Massive drill.
set
Yeah.
up onto an already moving grid with too many subgrids.
I'll do 16 hydrogen engines actually.
16 is enough.
If we do switch over to all flight, we won't have anywhere near as many subgrids.
Yeah. I mean, the thing I've been cooking up has no subgrids.
You know what? I'm just gonna weld.
There's still a pretty good amount of stuff on the ship.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna use a large grid welder just to weld these up real quick. I'm not welding these by hand.
That is fine. Find efficiencies where you can.
Oh, come on, it doesn't reach. What? You're kidding me.
Flew into the soup.
You're kidding me.
Welders don't have a lot of reach.
I would have thought it could do the 3 right in front of it. Like, sorry, the
No.
9 right in front of it in a square.
No.
At best, you'll get about 4.
It can't even do the one below it. Directly below it, I can't do it. That sucks. That's stupid. I'm having to weld these by hand. I'm deeply upset.
Okay. Probably stop.
Yep. And I just flew right back into another storm.
And I've somehow managed to avoid the storms because I left earlier.
Fair to say, you probably were able to cover distance a whole lot faster than I am.
120 to 130 meters per second. Then I am diving right now.
Got me by about 20 meters a second. 'Cause I'm capping out around 105.
I'm just going to make it so the hydrogen engines are default off. Batteries will be recharged in 13 hours.
Where to start my environmental destruction? Let's go with this little patch off the side here. I say little patch, but those are trees.
I am about 20 kilometers out.
Yeah, I think we might have a larger oasis than the one DE's at.
It's possible. Cam's got a couple of decent sized ones.
Let's just remove a little bit of topsoil. Actually, I have a stone ejector. I don't have to worry about this.
Oh, I know why it's taking forever. It's nighttime.
I mean,
That's why everything's taking forever to charge.
But once the sun comes up, that'll drop.
Oh, we can ask D, because D wanted to do a time shift anyway. We can ask him, can we please move 10 hours ahead?
I mean, I think he already did the time shifting before.
Nah, he said on stream that he forgot to do it. So. You wouldn't by any chance have a better welder, would you?
How much better?
At least 1 tier better than the one I've got.
You have basic.
I've already got the tier 1 welder.
Yeah.
Don't think we
you're
could find anything
as
better.
where we are at this point. Unless we get more platinum or...
I mean, I can build possibly an elite welder. Yes. Wait, should I
Even
build an
tier-
elite welder?
Even a tier 2 is better than
I'm
a
gonna build an elite welder just because I'm really not gonna. I don't like this other welder. And it's not like we've really got enough platinum to worry about it.
And I'm already full.
Okay, out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna more or less park my keister here until you show up.
Oh, this welder is so much better. Oh. It's like a hot knife through butter.
Enough away that. Hearing I just flew right over the top of you.
Yeah, you should see my antenna, so...
6K out.
I have you on visual.
I'm practically on top of you.
I mean, minus 2 kilometers or so. You were coming down a little fast.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, I don't know what the heck is going on. I couldn't even pull out of that.
It's probably because you're very heavy. How bad is it?
Yeah, I'm back at the ship.
Oh. Oh, good.
Which means that I have my hydrogen tank and my tool.
Well, the bison's mostly intact from what it looks like.
Mostly.
You
Here, the
lost-
front section is probably gone, including the cockpit.
You're upside down.
Oh, there's no way I'm getting there on a hydrogen.
Yep. Well, I could pick up your tools at least. I think those spilled out of the cockpit, maybe?
Oh no, the cockpit's gone.
Hey, look at your bag. I could bring back your other stuff. Well. Okay, what I'll do then is I'm going to fly back with the miner, with what I've got.
Well, hydrogen engines are all built.
We'll
I don't
load
have
up,
any tanks, but
we'll load up what we need to build you a new cockpit. Hopefully we can get you righted.
Upside down, it's probably the result of bounce.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely looked like you nosed in and then rolled over. Yeah, it looked like you picked up a lot of speed coming down. Gotta be a little more careful when you're flying something that heavy.
I couldn't even gyro out of that. For whatever reason, I had gyro control. And my gyros were on.
I think it's just because you're big and heavy.
Holy cow, there's a lot of red in my now. Rivers. Cargo stuff on.
Oh, we've got one hydrogen tank operational, so we should,
Coming back
once
with,
you come back with the ice, it should be alright.
Yeah, well, coming back with 2 medium cargo containers.
Very good. Should get us
And Takari's tools.
a little bit.
Your backpack was just sitting there in the crater in your cockpit left.
It does it.
Oh no, I need to go to the executive suite to recharge.
Executives.
It's a good building, right? Enjoy how this rover has built things and on it.
Is this just you getting back at me for saying I don't want to be in charge of anything?
Yes. I love being in charge of this rover. I love it. I get to boss you around.
I mean, you could try. Just because
mean,
I'm
you're
not the
pretty
boss doesn't mean I
chaotic, so-
listen to anyone.
Well, exactly. You're pretty chaotic as it is, so...
I am an agent of chaos.
Windows at the front of the ship.
Four hydrogen tanks created. That should be enough for now.
Yeah, that should be a bit. At least running the generators.
Yeah. This cold has really destroyed me. Batteries recharged in 1 day, yay, we're positive on power. Got 24 hours to recharge.
Oh well, we'll be a lot better off when I get there. And then we rescue the bison. Again.
Well, I mean, we'll be on our way there anyway, so... Hopefully. Hopefully on our way there.
Once you get it upright, we can dice. Did it still have all 4 arms with the engines?
Looked like it. Looked like you hit nose first, and then it just sort of flopped on its back.
Yeah, sorry crew. We needed hydrogen more than a CIC.
Oh, build a CIC later!
Well, I mean, you still can, it's just you'll have hydrogen engines in your CIC. Sure that's not an issue.
Ah,
Yeah,
Hydrogen
shouting
engines.
over the sounds of engine noise.
Rover hydro tanks, hydro engines, rover hydro engines. go. Hydrogen tanks have, of course, 0 hydrogen, as expected. Storm's over and we've got no sun, so...
It is indeed night time.
I'm just glad we got this thing grounded, so it doesn't jump up and down.
Yeah, that is definitely not a thing that was fun.
I have no idea if anything broke. And this thing's never going to be finished from that being made.
Well, this is going to be a project.
I still want to put hydrogen thrusters on this bad boy.
If we do that, we're just going straight up.
Yep. We must beat DE to space.
Theoretically, I might actually be able to do that first.
Well, we need to beat him in this thing. It's so cool just walking around on the ground underneath this because it's so huge.
It's silly. It is so silly.
It's unnecessary.
I mean, that was my criticism, yes. Keep our power up and we can turn the guns on. We don't have to worry so much about the assert as we make our way.
I mean, the guns should have ammo in them, right?
They
They
should.
do.
All the ship's guns have at least some ammo.
Also, Takari,
We've got a bit of spare medium kinetic ammo as well, so we should be fine.
How far out to the side did ship to go?
yeah, Takari, when you were flying down, right before you impacted, were you dropping with, like, were you level when you were dropping, or were you nose down?
I had to nose down, otherwise I wouldn't have come down.
Okay, I think that's what it was. You didn't have nearly enough reverse thrust in that direction for the amount of velocity.
It wasn't the lack of reverse thrust. I couldn't pull my nose back up. It would not
Yeah, it's because you're a very big, heavy thing coming down at speed. Remember, aerodynamics and the,
cockpit, a couple more gyros, because obviously I need more gyro
I just realised we've only got one O2H2 generator.
We might need a couple more, yeah.
I mean, I know exactly where I can put them.
How we doing? Okay, just a row of ends. That's one way to do it.
They're blaming us for their connection problems, by the way.
Locked to the ground.
Yeah, no, we're currently locked to the ground. We can't be the problem. Nothing's banging and clanging. Everything is smooth.
Alright, there we go. We've got four more generators. They said they blame us anyway. Hydrogen engines. I'm going to activate them. I don't know if 5 alteration generators is enough for.
It definitely
16.
won't be. They're gonna chew through hydrogen.
They'll chew
faster
through it
than
pretty
we can
quick.
make it.
Okay, well I'll get making more then. How many do you think we should have?
I feel like it's 1 per 2 engines. But
So.
that might just be my preferred symmetry of it, and have less to do with.
Alright, we're out of steel plates. Cool. I'm producing more.
Okay, well, I just thought of something. If I'm going to take Takari back to
Scene of the crime.
scene of the crash, he's gonna
Alright,
get someone to
1,
sit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 should be enough then. Theoretically.
Construction components and interior plates.
I'm producing as I use, by the way, so.
Yeah, I need like 5 construction components and 2 interior plates to finish a chair.
Temperature production.
And really, there's only one place I can think of to put it right now.
Right there on the roof.
No.
Are you just gonna stick me on the nose?
You think you're gonna get a roof seat?
Don't turn your drills on. This probably would hurt.
I don't plan on turning my drills on.
A med bay on board.
No.
We still have an S kit. So I do not like being in a red suit.
Well, we need,
It is. It is so not my color.
well, we gotta wait a bit for my batteries to charge before we can go. So I think I used up most of my power on that.
Alright, we've got all the hydrogen tanks. These will be recharged in 4 hours now.
And that's at night. So that's definitely
Fully
a plus.
recharged in 2 hours for my miner's batteries. I think it's just because we're recharging everything.
Yeah, that is a bit of an issue, but we kind of have to.
Yeah,
Have your engine
might be
engines on
something
your
I have to
hotbar?
wait till dawn.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of Industrial Revolution. I could double the amount of hydrogen engines, but we don't have enough H2 production for that.
No, I don't think that's gonna. We're gonna run out of ice before that's.
Yeah, we're almost out of ice already.
Yeah.
The hydrogen engines have 3 liters of hydrogen each.
Well, it'll be a boost.
have
I think
your
we gotta wait for the
engines on your
sun to
hotbar,
come up before
Rush?
we can.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh,
Oh,
crap.
fun!
Do we have Gatlings online?
We have Gatlings. I don't know if they're on.
They are on.
Yes, they have ammo
Here's
because
hoping
I've
we
already
have
looked.
ammo.
They should have ammo.
Yeah, they do.
Certainly they do.
They shouldn't be
That one
close.
came down right on top of us.
It's real far away from me.
I saw one that was coming down right on top.
I mean, we could get the ice
But
around
most
us here, but
landed
that's going to
behind
be
us.
negligible.
It won't be much. It's very much a hand mining kind of situation.
It's like 500 ice, which is barely anything.
Yeah. I will grab that platinum.
Yeah, if we can get more of these elite welders, that would be quite nice.
Hold out there.
Come on, give me your tasty space platinum.
The thing I know where I can get ice from are certain observation bases. They have an O2H2 generator in.
The problem is, I don't think we can actually damage them without calling in drones.
Well, they're already mad at us. Trust me. I don't think it's gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, it's more of the drones. I think that's all the platinum I'm getting out of this.
I've turned off the hydrogen engines because they were just running on nothing.
Yeah. Once they're up, they're up. But
Oh yeah.
it's a little bit of a boost, at least.
But a
I
cert doesn't.
mean, I bet you the power that they got has just been used. Actually, no, we're on a
Well,
very
the
slow
uranium
deficit. We're at
is
90
super.
days recharge right now. In 90 days, we will be recharged.
Yeah, I think we just gotta sit tight until the sun comes up. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo. This is going to be a very tiny amount of uranium.
Yeah, the other thing that we're gonna need to is, on the ship like 100 degrees to port so that we line up direct better ice.
No. Remember, there's canyons directly in the way. I've been laying out a path. Just gotta
Thank
fly
you.
the scout around to do it some more.
I mean, I can literally do nothing until we've recharged right now.
Amuse yourself. Grab a drill and pick some interesting looking crater impacts.
Like, yes, mother.
That's what I'm doing.
This platinum looks tasty.
Platinum is tasty.
There's uranium over there too. Maybe we can get a generator up and running.
I mean, I think I just ate up all the uranium.
I mean, we could try and get a reactor going if we take some of the silver and stuff, just a small reactor.
How much silver do we have actually on here?
Well, I just grabbed 262. with 19 uranium and 242 platinum. But that's all in ores, so you know.
Yeah, and the recovery ratio for uranium is abysmal.
I'm gonna pick up some of the silver.
I think you're going for the silver I was just at.
Nope.
Oh, is that an actual silver deposit? No?
No.
No.
Oh, and
There
if
are
it is,
silver
then we're mining
deposits
that.
around. It's just...
Alright. Uranium. Nerdanium.
Yeah, just put in what little I had. Yeah, we're not gonna get enough until unless a storm comes and gives us a bit more wind power.
Honestly, I'm hoping for it. Yeah, I've got uranium and platinum on me. Would it be worth it to try and make one small reactor and just burn whatever uranium we've got?
I don't think we have enough.
But,
It,
like,
I think we may have like
I don't think
one
we
or
have
two
enough
of
silver.
those. I'm not gonna go far.
I mean, how much silver do we need? Oh, 258. How much silver do we have? 1.5?
We don't even have 1 kilo of uranium.
Oh, we've got
That
enough
was-
silver. We've got enough silver to if we refine it, I think. Maybe, if we're lucky. But
1.67 kilograms in one assembler.
there's 360 silver somewhere. Oh, but that will refine poorly.
Yes.
0.67 there.
I mean, I can chuck all this stuff into refinery 15, turn that on, and
Good old refinery 15.
it's not refining.
Might not
There's
have
probably not enough.
It says efficiency 100%.
Is the refinery on?
Yes.
Is there enough power?
Probably not. No. There is not enough power. Yeah, we don't have enough power. We probably barely have enough power to run our guns.
Yep.
Are you all doing another ice run?
I don't have the power.
Ah, rip.
I burnt through more than half of my power on that run.
We genuinely are stuck.
That's what I was afraid of. Just gotta wait for the day. Unless we could appeal to DE to change the,
Should I pretend to be doing a sun dance?
I mean, we could. We could all just start dancing to appease the rain gods. We could gather in the front atrium, or whatever this
Viewing
front
deck?
viewing deck is.
I like having no names on for, well, not no names, switched off.
I have to actually go into my emotes. So I never use them.
Emotes, imagine. Clap, facepalm, thumbs up. Where's a dance?
Wrong button.
I find it funny how your light doesn't move with you.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna turn it off. Gotta do something
Make
to
sure
entertain whoever watches these.
Indeed.
Which, I mean, they're getting views, so
I mean, I watch them afterwards if I've left early. I watch the end of them. I don't
yeah,
know,
but
DE
like
watches them.
more views than that. Then again, I don't know how YouTube counts a view.
Oh, I watch the replay on Twitch.
Oh. Well, that's just what I'm talking about, though.
Oh, okay.
I upload them to YouTube, and somehow someone's watching them. Did it work?
Blue found gold.
No, I mean, I found gold a while ago, too. It's just not very useful for us right now.
Makes tier 2 tools.
No, that's silver. I am rich if I live long
I'm rich if I live long enough.
I'm gonna
Certainly
hang
not
out
rich
in
in
the,
power.
I'm gonna hang out in the executive suite. I'm gonna make the TV show the weather.
The weather, bisexual galaxy. Stand upon the highest part of the ship, waiting for the dawn to come. It's a lot calmer when you turn off all the signals and don't see all the red that's surrounding you.
How do you bury the survival?
You looking for the survival kit?
It's supposed to be up here in the front of the ship, too.
It's actually slightly more middle. It's over here. You keep walking past it. Well, good news is we're not in a death loop. Whew. Yes. Interpretive dance.
I mean, nothing else to do on this godforsaken ship.
I pick up on the emotion. You're frustrated. Yes.
What gave you that idea?
Very evocative. Remember, I'm theater people.
Fair enough. I'll check your minor power. Probably nothing.
Don't think it's...
Still recharge in 2 days.
Yeah, no, it's still...
Still low. We can only wait for the sun.
Only wait for the sun.
Is there a way to put like the sun information, what time of the day it is in the game?
There is, but...
I think it's an MES command.
No.
Or it might be a separate one.
Splitsy's got it on his,
We're out of power. Completely. This time.
lights are still on.
Not in the executive room.
One's about to come up.
We have lost power. What? Why are the lights in the executive room? No, they're meant to be on, but they have no power. Alrighty. Today I learned interior lights take more power than spotlights then. Oh, power back
yeah.
on.
That update went into effect a long time ago. Got interior lights. Oh, power. more fate.
Do I let the miner steal power from the scout? That's the question. Yeah.
Sun, I see the sun on the horizon.
Okay, yep, and the miner is taking the power from the miner, or the scout, so...
Oh. Lost his connection.
I mean, he's playing on the same computer that's... it's running on, I think. Don't know how that works.
I mean, we should be getting power soon. I see it on the horizon.
Remember, the game cheats. You start seeing sunlight long before the sun actually comes up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame you can't just run on a treadmill.
Hamster wheel.
I mean, I can't imagine it being very powerful, but... yes.
Hamster wheel when you need one.
Yep. Riveting Space Engineers content right here.
Peak.
Well, at least I can honestly say, none of this is my fault.
Oh, the rubber banding.
I very pointedly left myself out of the decision-making process for all of this.
For all of what?
This. I say as I take in the entire ship. No, I just threw together just a conservative little base rover that we could have maybe used. You guys were like, nah, let's build this desert
Actually,
this
thing
ship.
is
And I'm
really
like,
funny.
okay, you can do what you like. I'm not gonna force you guys to do what I want. I'm not being bitter. I'm literally just joking around because I'm bored. Woo, 49.5% power on this.
Ooh. I mean, the top of the ship will be getting power before the bottom, so...
In theory, yes.
I mean, yeah.
It's a good thing I titled this stream correctly.
Why, what did you say? Title it?
Out of gas.
That is the main idea of the stream.
By the way, chip bag warning. Don't know if you can pick that up, but
Nah.
I don't know. Maybe OBS will. I don't know how sensitive it is. See, I've learned. You open the bag of chips before the stream starts. 'Cause then all you have to do is sort of just ruffle it open a bit.
That's noise.
Because I like my snacks. And I have nothing better to do than eat snacks right now.
Okay, sun's about to go up and we're about to get a storm. I think there's a storm on the horizon anyway.
Oh, the storm will at least give us some, extra wind power. And let's sit in the couch, eat some more chips. I should sit on the other
be right
side of
back.
the ship for this part. Oh, but the couches aren't welded up and they're not high enough. Guess I'll stand here. Insert classical music here.
Just waiting for the solar panels to just turn on. Ah, yes, we're getting power. Fully recharged in 7 hours.
Yeah.
I'll check how quick your battery will be recharged for your miner.
Now, I've usually never had problems with power in Space Engineers.
Oh my goodness, your thing will be recharged in 4 hours. We're not recharging. I don't know what to do.
Ow. Let there be light.
Hey, sunlight.
Check it now. Well, we're at 50% power.
Are we? That's good.
Well, at least my miner is. Sorry, should have clarified. 50% power. Used a little over 50% to get there and back. But if Takari is ready, he can load up what he needs to fix the Bison. I fly
2
him-
gyros.
I fly
and
him
a
out
cockpit.
there, get him righted,
Yeah.
and then I take some of his power.
Yes. I can't believe this many solar panels can't charge this thing.
When you're ready, Takari. I shall... Yep. Am I still getting stuff picked up? I'm not getting indicators
what-
on OBS right now.
What I could do is, if you want, I can start moving towards the ice while we're in the sun, but that didn't work last time.
It's just better off to stay put.
I think it's better off to stay put.
Well, we're going to be staying put for several weeks then.
No, because once we have the Bison can carry a lot more ice than I can.
Tons, yeah. I make one trip, you'll be running those engines better part of an hour. If not more.
Okay, very good. Anyway,
Yep.
I'm going to go grab some chocolate, and there's nothing you can do about it. Some chocolate.
I just need Takari to jump on.
I'll throw some stuff on board and hopefully everything.
Computer, are you having troubles? But you were the potato ascendant. You are the chosen one.
Kind of. Your rear connector is like not connected to it.
That's because it's an ejector.
Oh, right now it's full of components.
Which means if I turn it on, it'll fart out all those components. You good? Fonzie, if you could hear me, please say something. I'm starting to worry that Discord is having an issue. Fonzie? Okay, Discord's having an issue. I don't even know if that's even working. Gonna have to... Discord has crashed. That's lovely. I know I was in the voice channel. I was in the middle of talking to people in the voice channel when you crashed.
Oh, that's gotta suck. Well, at least you hadn't taken off yet.
Yeah, no. I was waiting to hear from you for confirmation.
Yep, I had commented that I'm on board, and then all of a sudden I heard plunk. It's like, I think we lost a rush.
Yeah. Good news is, during that whole
I'm
thing,
on board
I
and ready
had
to go.
the title screen up, so...
Have you had the title screen up the whole time?
Not the whole time. Just while I was futzing with that.
Oh, okay.
Yay! Need to make like a technical difficulties screen for the future. Alright. Let us begin our valiant journey.
We're off. Right straight into the sun.
More or less.
I mean, I'll make sure we don't... I'll make sure this thing doesn't explode then.
Yep, do what you can.
Well, I mean,
There's
if it does,
literally-
I gotta rescue Takuri.
well,
Yeah,
if
there's
the ship
literally
explodes,
nothing.
he'll have to deal with crew.
Yeah.
I mean... There is a threshold, I think, where I could spawn something in. But... try not to reach that threshold. It is important to remember when flying at speed using Aeromod, especially when you're flying something that's very brick-shaped, to have overrides and things in place so you don't go flipping out. Or say, losing control of your ship in a high-speed dive. But we live and learn. Medication, we should take those. see. I spy with my little eye something that starts with S. Well, don't everybody guess at once.
I don't know, I see a hell of a lot. Yeah, I see a whole heck of a lot of...
Okay, you both just roboted out.
I didn't understand anything that's been said in the last 5 minutes.
Fine,
Oh, Rush,
Discord's
very
having
nice,
an
fine.
interesting time then.
Oh no, that was because I zoned out.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, it's kind of at the point though on this ship that there's not much I can do because, yeah, I can be welding stuff up, but it will be by hand and we don't have a lot of power to produce resources.
Yeah.
Actually, with it,
Too bad I
just
didn't stick
you,
a second seat on this thing. You could have come with.
and it was just you there, Fuzzy, and one tumbler. It should
Oh,
still
yeah,
charge just fine.
Yeah, maybe.
And yeah, just can hear you and just steadily work on it.
Just gonna skirt around this guy.
There's like possible down in there.
Bison sighted.
At least I landed not in the middle of the good one.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly call that a landing.
It's mostly still there.
I mean, I think the qualification of landing is you have to be able to walk away from
You gotta
it.
walk away from it. I mean, I probably could have walked away from it, but I kind of got squished by the rest of my ship.
Then it wasn't a landing you could walk away from. If you nosedive into something and your cockpit gets crushed, Unfortunately, I think that kills you. If you die, I don't think it's a good landing. You know your ship better than I do. You should inspect your damage. I'm going to cut my dampeners for now. Save on power.
Agent. That's a good. I literally only just lost the very front, which I think is
One aft thruster, but that's
the
minor.
O2 H2 gen and my cockpit. Literally, that was it.
Well, slap a replacement cockpit on and hopefully you don't need me to like try and lift you up to get you upright. So that would be an interesting challenge. Actually, while you do that, I'm going to connect up to your bottom connector, steal some of your power. So I can make the flight back.
Yeah, even the front battery didn't take damage. Hello, I did lose a gyro.
It's a good thing you brought replacement, right?
And I brought spares.
Huh. Fully recharge in 12 minutes. Yeah.
I pack a lot of juice.
You've also got the solars, so... So how do you want to...
Out of your ship.
Hmm? Okay. How do you want to try and get this upright? Suppose you could try to gyro over, but you're pretty flat.
Build planner. Two motors short.
Yeah, build planner will do that. I think you might have motors in one of your cargo containers. You do. You have 56 motors and cargo container 11.
Motor. Fighting this thing, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Because this does not have down thrust, because it's intended for atmospheric operation.
Yeah. That was one of my concerns, though. How are you going to lift off the ground and get upright? Or do you want me to try and play Sky Crane? I can.
I'm seriously doubting you're gonna have enough thrust to get this thing.
Well, your other option is to try and gyro over. You took all the components out of my back connector, right?
Yeah, you should.
Okay, yep, nothing got pooped out.
This. Alright. I now have, well, except for your 2 gyros, I've got 3.
Yeah, no, this thing is not. I'm not going to be able to lift you.
Wouldn't expect it. The way this thing is going.
Well, you're going to have to get yourself upright then, unless I can do some shenaniganery.
Oh, the other thing that I can do is a couple of pistons. The quickest way to do that would be to just fly back and grab all the bits for a survival kit.
We're not building. No. I'm sorry, but no. I mean,
Alright. I lost an in.
come on. Nope. Okay. I gotta give it a try. I could try and dig out under one side so you are less flat on your back. You good with that plan, or?
I'll make that a little easier by taking off a couple of solar panels.
That would probably help too, yeah. Yeah, well. I'll let you clear up before I clear this out. The only problem is I gotta make sure you don't fall on me.
It won't take long, and then my one engine's just gonna sit on the ground.
You should probably get in your cockpit. Oop. Tight corners is not this thing's strong suit.
little snug, but you got out.
Yep. How are you doing? Is that helping you at all? Or are you still...
I'm just trying to get my stuff back on my hotbar.
I mean, I would figure that would be something to do after you get up, right?
Well, at least, as far as getting my thrusters.
Just making sure you're not going to get snagged on anything as you come over. Getting a storm coming in. That is probably all the help I can give you. So hopefully you can roll over from there. A nice vantage point to watch this unfold.
I'm just trying to weld up the command bridge a bit.
Sure. You know what? You can also run around painting stuff, and none of us can stop you.
I'm not gonna paint anything. I usually when I play by myself, I literally just use the default grey.
Of course, it's woodsy. Oh, I'll paint it later.
Wasting it.
I didn't hear you.
Now it's not doing anything.
Alright, well, I will come in and do another pass with the drills, see if I can get you to a better angle. I would assume you'd want to be at least... Like, if we can get you at 90, you could probably get the rest of the way.
But yeah, if I can get it standing on one side, might, or even with resistance and a little nudge, myself turned over, and then I can just my regular thrusters.
It's almost like we're
myself.
engineering in space.
Just be careful, because as soon as it starts to move,
I know.
and then you can fail, there it goes.
Yep, we are in the next doom voxel here. Come on.
Hello, shifted a bit.
Yep.
Getting there. Almost. At this point, you might be able to just kind of push me over.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I'm
let me
almost
flip the other
sideways.
side so you're not stuck in a wedge. Because you'd have to dig a pretty deep hole there. Get your ship upright by digging a pit. If it doesn't work, we could just bury you in it. Hide on these stakes forever. Clunk. Okay. Let's try giving you a nudge. Come on. Uh-oh. What did I blow up? It wasn't the chair, so I blew up something on you. Try that again.
Yeah, I see some smoke on the downwind side here.
Yeah. Come on. Hit.
There it goes.
Ah,
Okay. I just gotta see what got dented. Looks like I should be okay.
You're still slightly... You're now more upright, at least. Alright. Back to the hole digging. So, we might use something a little more level. I think I popped one of your thrusters. When the only tool you have is a mining ship. Oh, you're so close. Are you wedged on anything? Might have to hand drill something.
More. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, and my...
I'm upright.
slightly wedged. I gotta... Oh. Whew. That could have been bad. Had to make sure I didn't go over. Alright. You're upright. Can you fly?
I cannot fit.
Nope, you're snagged.
Oh.
You're snagged.
Command bridge is mostly welded up.
There might be a boombox looking on to me.
Best, but you look like, I think it was just your solars were snagged on the edge. If you can, try and roll a bit more flat and go to your right. I think you're missing some of your left thrusters. Your left laterals. You should be clear. If you go straight up, you should be able to get out. Yeah, you're drifting to the left.
Yeah. I could counter that. Trying to get a little more roll out of it.
How do you not have any roll authority?
Don't have subgrids on me, which is kind of weird. I expect that with. Oh, I'm pretty flat.
Okay. Now you're upright. Okay. Let's mine some ice. Thing we were actually here to do. Ooh, there's an assert right over there. Let's do that right here. I'm gonna clear some trees. I say I would recommend setting down. Patch up anything
Wait,
that's,
tree.
patch up anything that might be able to be patched up. Get the other solar's back on. And I
am down
am gonna dig some holes.
and upright.
One thing I need from you now, or at least until we take off, is how
up
much can you
thruster.
actually carry?
And just kind of assessing what I lost here. One up thruster missing. And my forward thruster. All of my lateral. I only have a reverse.
How much do you think it can safely carry?
I should be able to carry a fair bit. I mean, got 23 up thrust.
This miner is not the most optimal for. I would recommend turning your O2H2s off for now. Save the ice for the Marine rover.
Well,
They're not gonna go anywhere anyways because my tanks are off.
Okay, well. Da-da-da-da. I leave balancing the load to you. Yep. Fast-paced mining action.
I mean, at least something's getting done. There's not really a lot that can be done on this ship. I've been welding some stuff, but that's about it.
Solar panels are back on.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Okay, so 3 of the Gatling guns have stolen like almost all of the Gatling ammo.
Yeah, that would be because there's they're very hungry. How long did it really take us to get out? Sorry. Takari, how long did it take you to fly that thing from the ship to here?
Probably long.
Because
It's
they're
loaded down. I'm probably not going to fly anywhere near as fast.
Yeah, I'm just trying to gauge, like, end of the stream will come soon. Didn't get as much progress as would have been nice, but
We only have 2,500 iron left.
well, we'll find new iron deposits and such when we get here.
I mean, I can turn the drill on, but crew hasn't set it up, so I'm a bit scared I'm going to break it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, you're burning some of our ice in the hydrogen engines. Or hydrogen thrusters. Probably turn those
As,
off.
as long as
Oh.
we got most of the ice, or almost all of it, I don't know how much it should be using.
But with it idling, it's not supposed to burn
Oh, there's one large cargo full and another over half.
off. Okay, they're off.
Cool, I just accidentally slammed myself.
Yeah, that's fun. full.
BD is asking in community events if our rover has been named yet. Do we have a name for it?
Nope.
Then no. It is. It shall forever be. Shall ever be Static Grid 6392.
I mean, if it stays this way for next week, it's going to be the stream title's going to be "Been Through the Desert on a Ship with No Name."
Which would be right amusing.
I mean, also in keeping with my general theming of names. I do like song titles. I'm not as musically inclined as DE, so you don't get actual singing from me. You get half-remembered lyrics and some ha-has and la-las and doo-doos.
Nice thing is that, you know, on a, I don't know, 700 plus diameter planet, our ice layers are kind of thick.
I mean, yes, these are huge oases in comparison to...
Well, the big thing is that it's not this thin sliver. It's actually ice with some substance.
I wonder if turning off all the kinetic guns might help.
Don't know what
With
their
power.
passive power usage is. Alright, we're at...
They're 170 kilowatts each.
Yeah, I'd turn them off.
After this, we should be at 4 cargo containers full.
Just over that.
Yeah, it cuts down 2 hours of our charging. Now we're at 4 hours.
We've got almost 5 full cargo containers just with ice.
Well, as long as nothing comes close to us, we should be fine.
Yeah. The only thing that ever really seems to do so is the Chasqui, so just gotta watch out for those.
We've got nothing. We've only got an observer base 3.5 k's away, but nothing else.
Whoa. That did not lock when I hit the lock button.
I'm feeling the batteries we have are going to deplete in like 30 minutes when they're fully charged.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna need more batteries. Let's see. Don't know. Oop. So, Scar, you should probably do a test just to see how well you lift off with what we've got so far.
Hey.
Why can I no
Look
longer
to the ground.
Drills were suddenly not letting me drill. Was that you?
Yeah, I'm just kind of banging around.
Oh, that's fun enough. Think you might be full?
By the way, I kind of shifted to...
I mean, yeah, it's your ship. Shift the weight where you need it. Think you could take one more load, or is that it?
No, I should be able to take a couple more. Because I can definitely lift.
I have to go because food is ready, so I'm going to turn the turrets back on.
Okay. Well, that's probably not going to make it back to the end, so have a good night.
You too. Let me just put my elite welder away.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. Apparently the bench on the front is not taking any damage. In case anyone ever wants to take a joyride.
Alright, I'm off. See ya.
Later.
Now, if it's going to take more than 20 minutes to fly back, we might need to leave soon. That's your call though. I don't know how fast this thing's going to fly. Fully loaded.
I can definitely say I'm not going to fly fast.
I think you've got maybe one more load in you, in terms of space.
Oh yeah, I got this. I have to
Alright.
get
I will.
the containers renumbered.
I will grab one more load. I'll empty it into you. I'll fly back empty because this thing's power is kind of drained. And hopefully we don't run into any assertive entanglements. Okay, I think now's a good time to call it. We've got a fair bit of ice. We'll have plenty of time to get back, get you docked up.
And I'm just trying to... my load balance.
Mm-hmm. Good to go?
Yeah, I gotta get some feet underneath me so I actually level. That's what's throwing my...
It's getting night. It's not gonna make things easier.
It's not gonna be anything pretty, but...
Alright, I'm gonna start heading back. I recommend climbing fairly high before you start heading back,
Right.
so that
They are
we can avoid
not
that
rolling.
sort of base at the end of the valley there.
What the hell's going on?
Let's...
They have interesting server problems. I'm level out. I have 0 responsiveness. I am...
that would be because you're incredibly heavy.
no, I have... oh, I'm on the ground again.
Do you want to try flying the miner back, and I'll fly the bison? Because I don't have those kinds of server problems.
I lose.
And if the miner gets smashed up, it's not a big deal. We need that ice.
Oh, we need the ice. I need to have balanced control. And there's a grub.
Your thrusters don't appear to be on.
That's why I got them turned off for the moment, because things were flopping around and not doing what they were supposed to do. I have gyro overrides active.
You shouldn't have any overrides active for taking off.
Thrusters are on, but they're not.
Do you have a mag plate locked down?
I don't have landing gear at all. I've just got a couple of blocks.
Would you like me to try?
be able to get in it. There isn't a heck of a lot on the hotbar.
Generally, I don't need it. Do you have thrust overrides? Or
No
you have
thrust
your-
override. Just kind of dragging right now.
because your braking thrusters were off.
Just check those, they were on.
Well, I just turned all of your thrusters off and on a couple times, and now it flies fine.
Okay.
Trade back.
Overs.
Alright, let us begin the journey home.
In the long back.
Hopefully it won't be 15 minutes, because...
Oh man, I am dragging. I am missing a few engines.
Pull to the southwest.
I'm gonna try and climb up out of that valley.
Yeah, climb, but also, before you fly, head more to the southwest, because there's an assert base at the top of this mountain here.
I'm just gonna have to boost straight up.
Oof, 9 minutes of power here, so I'm gonna make it. And again, if I auger into the ground, that's, well, dramatic, also not a big loss. Honestly surprised this miner has lasted this long.
Come on. Here, I am not going to make it back.
Let's make it as far as we can, or at least you make it as far as you can.
I at least want to get out of the valley here, and then sit down on the lip.
Careful with that, there are assert bases here.
Oh, trying to find a spot that isn't near anything dangerous.
Also, we still have 15 minutes, so let's make as
I
much
have
progress as
5 minutes of power.
Oh. So you should turn the O2H2s off so they wouldn't have eaten up your power. I have 8 minutes of power.
For you to get back to the ship, I'm just gonna have to put this thing down somewhere and
Trying
getting
to
a hydrogen
deploy
engine or
start of
two.
next week.
check that.
Yep.
I can't avoid that.
15-minute warning. Just try to keep out of 1.5K.
I managed to skate past. Can't even see you anymore, so I'm kind of a little blind.
Try boosting your antenna a bit, so I can try and spot you. Problem is, if we don't get that ice back tonight, we're not going to have any power next week.
You'll be able to see me now.
I see you. You are 17k behind me and dropping behind further. I am 24k back to base. Start descending. I'll keep my speed up. They just keep popping up.
Minutes. I have to land.
You gotta land, you gotta land. We'll find a way to get you going again next week. 'Cause we need that ice. So I don't think, even if I land in the next few minutes, I don't think I'll have enough time to get back to you with anything.
Not it.
Just be careful when you're dropping down.
Yeah, this time I'm going in level.
It's a good plan.
I'm on the ground. With no damage. Just
Yeah.
off.
I'd recommend putting your stuff in a cargo container so it doesn't get despawned when you die. I'm pulling up beside the base. 4 minutes of power. Here's hoping I can land this thing in under 2. Lousy this thing is laterally.
Extra.
Come on. I believe in you. That's good. 1 hour power is more than enough for us to find her. Also, mark a GPS.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, fun. Exactly what we need right before the end. Come on, where are you? Oh, there you are. We had to make this thing a giant target. Looks like all the impacts so far have been directly on us.
Okay, there's my GPS.
Yep, I will grab that in just a second. There we go. $33K away. So,
Well, I got some distance.
yeah. So next week, rescue mission for the bison. Again.
No, at this time it's just a matter of bringing a couple of H2 engines out. Because I can just come on there and put some juice in my batteries. Just, other than that, it's ready to fly. And it's just a matter of getting back home.
Well, I think that's basically it for now. So I'm gonna sign off from my stream thing. Thanks for watching. I guess see y'all next week when we try to get power again.